When the character of a nation changes, when the people change, there inevitably will be changes in that country, nation, city, town, or even church. You see, the point is, the things that happen on the micro are actually far more important than just the macro things. In other words, how you spend your days and your moments, what you do in secret, and the little things you do every day that make up your life and your habits are actually much more important than just the big decisions you have to make. Because the big things in your life are inevitably shaped by the small things. How devoted you are to prayer, or reading the Word of God, or spending time with friends that are a good influence or a bad influence on you, that has tremendous dividends it pays in your life. You see, we can get very frustrated with our government today, and obviously they're making a lot of stupid decisions. When you factor in Social Security, as well as the current national debt and commitments with welfare, the national debt actually is closer to $100 trillion. That's a lot to pay off. We have a society of debt, but you see, it's not just the government that's being stupid. The average citizen is that way. The average American has less than $1,000 in the bank. The average churchgoer gives less than 2% of their income in offerings and tithes, far from the biblical admonition of a 10% tithe. You see, when people begin to change, eventually the nation will change. Really, our politicians are just a reflection of our country. They're a reflection of us. The fact that Americans are buying houses that they don't really need, too big, and buying more cars, big cars, for status symbols on debt, racking up credit card debt and student loan debt and all types of debt. Well, it's the same thing our government's doing. If we don't even know how to keep our own house in order, how do we expect the people of the nation that we send to Capitol Hill to do any different? There is hope for the country. The hope is when people begin to change, when local towns and cities and churches and individuals and families get debt-free and begin to manage their finances well and good stewards and giving, then over the course of time, as that happens more and more and more, then eventually, yeah, we will get the right people in office. But there's very few people out there today that are not in debt, are not enslaved somehow, always feeling every month they have to make a payment. You see, things have to change on the micro, on the small scale, before they can change on the big scale. When we look at our government, let's not just complain about them. Let's remember they're actually a painful reflection of us.